Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the weekly Fortcast. My name is BenK.
And I'm Pfluger.
And we are at the culminating 10th episode of the weekly Fortcast. Will sadly be the finale for season 0 of the podcast, but we will be returning come next year in January with some big changes to the podcast. A little bit of change ups in the way that we're going to do content here on the show. It's going to be a little bit more talk showy more than it is a podcast. So if you guys are listening to the audio only version, would recommend swiftly making the move over to the video version, or at least checking out the TikTok or the YouTube Shorts, because there's going to be a lot more stuff being pumped out on there. We're going to try and make it a little bit of a shorter episode. We know that you guys at home are getting ready for the holidays. Family's over. You guys might be traveling. I know I am, with the flight at 7 a.m. tomorrow. But I mean,
good luck, brother.
Dude, but we still got some good stuff going on. Some big events, of course. Both of us just recently playing in the Victory Cup.
Yep.
We'll get into that in a minute. But let's start off with something a little bit lighter for the for the viewers at home. Some movement updates. This week, man, dude. I have to say, personally, so happy with them.
I think they did really good with keeping the main change that they changed the movement at the beginning of the season. They incorporate it to where it's faster now, right?
Yeah.
It feels like it's the same movement, but just faster, which is exactly what the community wanted.
No, I mean, specifically from the patch notes directly, I'm going to read it off just for everyone here. Movement updates. Crouch and run speeds are faster, less camera movement while sprinting, and smoother sprinting view. Resetting everyone's custom diagonal movement settings for readjustment. So if you guys are using double diagonal movement settings, they'll be readjusted. Personally, don't think you need them. But we'll talk about that more in a minute. Society medallion icons are more visible on the map. Brighten some dark spots on the map at night. Storm edge visibility improved. Frenzy auto shotgun and Thunderburst SMG icons are now visually unique and different. But more focusing on the actual movement adjustments. Dude, the strafing feels crazy right now.
I changed mine back instantly, so I really haven't tried it out.
I've left mine on default, whatever they reset it to after the update. Crazy stuff. The AD strafes back and forth you are all over the place. I'm not even kidding. Today, I could run directly at a sniper, strafing back and forth. 0 chance he's hitting me.
No way.
It is dumb fast.
Okay.
It is crazy. Now, how much of that is actually being picked up by the server versus client side? I don't know.
That's true.
With us both being on 0 ping, sometimes there's some misses there. What's actually going on in the server versus what you see on your screen doesn't line up. And that relates to something that we'll talk about here in a minute. Pfluger had an awesome experience playing in the Victory Cup today.
Oh, yeah. Not the Victory Cup. Boom TV.
Boom TV. Hey, but
Code Red.
It's been a good day. But yeah, I mean, the Code Red featuring Fortnite, $25,000 event. It was their last event for the year. You got to compete. I mean, overall.
Overall, I think one of their better events. They hosted it really well. The beginning was a little scuffed because one of the teams got disconnected, but they went pretty fast about everyone reconnecting.
Yeah.
The queues were instant pretty much.
Yeah.
Leaderboards are updating pretty fast as well. I think it was overall a good event.
Yeah.
No issues at all.
That's great.
So.
No, I mean, Code Red, of course, obviously Boom TV, being the team behind it, Boom TV has always been good when it comes to Fortnite, but partially that is because, in giving credit to Practice Server, they outsource a lot of the production crew for those shows in Practice Server. Again, being a lot of the masterminds behind it. Connor Rio, of course, the head honcho there behind pretty much every... I swear it's 8 out of 10 productions. He's somewhere in the mix.
Yeah. He's one of the main guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But yeah, man. And of course, coming out on top out of there, Malibuca Mustache taking home that first place spot. You ended up finishing 9th and out of top 8 taking home prize money, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I mean, how do you feel, man? I don't have a microphone to stick in your face. You already got one, but...
I'm a little traumatized.
It seems like that's a recurring factor in the recent competitive style that we're seeing, where there seems to be a lot of disappointment in the way these events are formatted.
No,
maybe it's just for you. No. It's just for you.
I really like the format. The format for the event was heavy topside placement. I'm telling you, first place to second place was 9 points difference. Only top 20 made placement points, and it was 2 points per elim. First place is 55 points. In elims are 2 points per elim.
It's not bad.
That's good. It's heavy, top heavy placement, which I really like. So
it's the prize money split is that you got the issue with, right?
Should have been
top 9. Top 8's ridiculous.
Honestly,
should have been top.
I'm not even mad. It's just I got a headshot snipe last game. But.
Roll the clip.
Okay.
Oh, it's rough, man. The headshot snipes, dude, with this season, honestly, I don't think they've been as bad in seasons past when we've had snipers in the mix.
Yeah, it's bad this season.
But I swear, man, some kids just have like...
Oh, I hit some snipes.
Dude, I mean, sometimes I just feel like I'm unstoppable. Like certain days, I just like got it.
Yeah,
but other days, I feel like I'm like nowhere close.
I mean, dude, okay, I want to go back to the code.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the code red, we got 2 0-point games.
Ouch.
Right? 2 0-point games, and we still got 9th. Out of like how many pro teams were in there? Yeah. You gotta think about Malibu Mustache, a team, Acorn Zimmy, a team. Like we got big names in there. Clix, Peterbot. Like big names in there, so it was not bad. Not bad for not really having team chemistry.
No,
so.
yeah, seriously. And speaking of Clix and sniper rifles, we do have another clip for you guys. It's pretty nuts, man.
We got some good clips.
The snipes have been crazy. Pfluger hit a couple during the events today, and then Clix hit a crazy one as well. That kind of popped off on socials just a little bit. But man, dude, sniper rifles in this current meta, this might be one of the few metas where I'm not disappointed to have them there.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm really not. I feel like in competitive for the most part, almost every single time there's been one-shot headshot sniper rifles, I've been like, get them out.
Yeah.
But the way it's structured right now and the things that you need to carry to be successful, right? You need a grappler to carry something in inventory. For zero build, you need bunkers.
Yep.
For build, you're looking for extra heals, things like that.
I think it's really good because the sniper rifle is the perfect weapon to get that refresh that you need.
Yeah,
it helped out so much today, like in both tournaments. So
and with the way the scope glint works too. I mean, if you're getting headshot sniped like for free, obviously you're gonna have the freak shots like like that one, which do not happen like ever unless you're obviously on EU and one of the best players on the planet. And you could just hit those, I guess. But dude, I mean, like as long as you're basically have decent awareness, you can easily avoid getting headshot sniped 99% of the time. So I really don't have too many crazy complaints with it. I hit some crucial headshot snipes today in the Victory Cup ourselves. We got a 2nd place, a 7th place, and a 13th place. So our progression went downhill as the event went on.
We did also. It is what it is, though. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
But well, speaking of events, man, we had mentioned DreamHack Atlanta in the last episode and how literally it was just being kicked off as that podcast episode went out. Now seeing the culmination of it, dude, Cooper and Kanata coming out with the win at DreamHack Atlanta this year, but not just a win by 100 points.
That's insane. Wait, how much is a win? 65? I think a win is 65. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's just like the other DreamHack formats, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's pretty crazy. No, yeah, they were getting multiple 100-point games in their match history.
What?
In finals. They got 2 wins, a 2nd, and 2 fourths, and then a 30th.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Wait, that's a god match history.
Yeah,
right?
and they were getting eliminations too. I mean, they got 12 their last game, 9 their first game, 7, 8, 0, and then 7 again.
Dang.
Yeah, they were balling out, man. I mean, dude, we talked about this last week, right?
Yeah.
I 100% thought when you have a IGL like Kanata, who is arguably one of the most confident IGLs on the planet right now, paired with someone like Cooper, high off global championships, crazy fragger, which is weird just because I say he's a crazy fragger, which he is, but he plays IGL normally when he plays Zamero.
Yeah.
So you have 2 IGLs together. It doesn't seem to matter, though.
You know what's cool about this one, though? Cooper winning back-to-back lands? That's pretty
true.
insane.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Back-to-back lands is crazy. Well, technically, I guess back-to-back lands that he's competing at.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to compete at the other DreamHack. The Savage took home. But still, though, man, to see Cooper, the two-time Atlanta Global Championship, Savage taking home another DreamHack as well.
Yeah.
Dude, this normally you look at like a winner. It's like an esports winner, right? You see like a big lull in competition and everything just kind of subsides for a little while. I don't know if I've really felt that.
No, definitely not.
There's been stuff going on. There's the entirety of the season. I mean, normally there's like some big event in Fortnite, like the map will turn snow. There's like a winner royale or something like that, right? In recent times, we haven't been getting winner royales, but there's usually something,
right?
But dude, we didn't get any of that. But there's still so many third-party events going on.
I think the third-party events make up for it.
100%. Oh, for sure.
100%.
I love the third-party events.
Yeah.
I do wish that I mean, I feel like this last Boom TV Cup, just 25K, just kind of thrown around. I feel like it could have been made into a bigger occasion. It was kind of last minute.
Definitely could have. Yeah. It was definitely last minute with like the invites and stuff. But I think like being it so last minute, they did really good with it. So
I mean, Boom TV knocked it out of the park once again. Code Red coming through as well. Maybe we'll see Tfue Tuesdays return down the line. Seems like everything online that I've seen, they just have full intention to bring it back. Tfue Tuesdays always bang. And people love to compete. So it's just the matter of finding that $100,000 for the Tfue Tuesday, and then maybe they can run it up.
Yes, sir.
Speaking about returning creators in Tfue, man, a big creator I know close to home for me, close to the collegiate space, and the zero build scene as a whole, man, Jaith. Went on a little bit of a hiatus for a couple of months. I'm not sure exactly what happened, or if
I'm not sure either,
any of that is public information yet. But he's back. He's competing again and streaming a lot. He's streaming a lot, putting in some solid hours, man. And Jaith, one of the few, I think maybe the only collegiate player that retired mid-season, kind of in the biggest upswing of collegiate. Got a massive tribute to him just because him graduating and stuff. He was dominating zero build competition back then. Back when we had some big events in the collegiate cups, he was balling out. And still continued to do that outside of the collegiate space in the standard, not standard battle royale, but standard zero build competitions. Still doing so well.
He's doing good. He's playing with some big names also, like Zimmy. I think he played with Scoped in the Boom TV. So he's back.
Yeah, awesome to see Jaith back in the scene, man. But I guess, if we're talking about some more streamers, one of the funniest, you can call it clip of the week, whatever you want. It went mega viral. Absolutely. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Clix going band for band. Dropping the bank account on stream, dude.
That was crazy.
What was the number?
14 million.
Dude.
That's insane.
I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's not. I will tell you this: if you got 14 million, don't put it in one checking account.
No.
Do not put it all in one checking account.
No.
For his sake, I hope it's not real.
Yeah.
But I also don't think the figure is unrealistic.
I don't think it is either. Is it bad that I think it might be a little bit understatement?
Dude, I don't
maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
I think it's an understatement because of the the assets that he owns.
Yeah.
He talks about how he has a house. He's got all these cars. I think easily. He definitely could. It depends on what that XSET bag looks like. Because the bank account might be hurting a little bit after that purchase. But we'll see, man. But dude, that clip was absolutely hilarious. We'll run it for you guys here. We'll pause the show and we'll get everyone to see it. But dude, Clix continuing to crank out top tier content across the board. Dude,
what a year, man.
What a year. Dude, we started this episode, this whole show 10 episodes ago, which would have been 10 weeks.
Like 10 weeks,
Literally 10 weeks. We haven't missed a day. Short form content constantly being pumped out on TikTok and YouTube. And we've got some other members of the team that are working behind the scenes to try and crank out some stuff. And break through this algorithm a little bit. TikTok's a game. You got to learn how to play it.
We love TikTok.
And we're still figuring it out. I know that you personally have been working on like content stuff behind the scenes. I mean, how was your year kind of wrapped up for you as far as like how you feel about it?
It's definitely ended in a really high note for me. So I'm excited for 2024.
That's good.
I really am.
What goals do you have for 2024?
I think the main one is 100% see where TikTok can take me. Just grow my socials, right? And the main one is to get partnered on Twitch.
You can do it, man.
I think that's definitely doable.
I mean, what's your average at now? I mean, it's up there, right?
It was up. I stopped streaming for a little bit. Now it's back down, so I got to get back onto the grind.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, dude, like almost every time I'd be going in there, you got like 30, 40 viewers, which is like,
it helps a lot. Numbers. It helps a lot with like the raids and stuff, but I think without raids right now, like with streaming like tournaments and stuff, it's only like 15. So
people would kill for 50.
That's true.
As an average, is
true.
Is pretty solid, man. Like, dude, how long? Like me when I was streaming, I streamed for a whole year every day straight.
Yeah.
I was streaming like 6 to 12 hours every single day, and like, dude. Averaging 3 viewers, like up to like 12, like at max.
I mean, back whenever I finished streaming for a while. I got into daily streaming, and then it started growing like a lot.
It's a consistency.
So it really is.
It really does pay off.
Really is.
You hear it, if you guys at home. I mean, dude, consistency is key, especially for like short form stuff, man.
Yeah.
And short form,
I mean, for anything.
Yeah.
Like legit anything, like competitive wise. Like if you're consistently like just putting in the hours and stuff, you'll see major improvement.
Yeah.
So.
No, and I mean, I think that's the name of the game, especially for the podcast here, right? We're going to continue to keep consistency. I mean, for I think both of us personally, like this project is, it's a passion project.
It
like,
is.
We could care less about what the numbers look like right now. I would do it for a year, do it for 2 years, see where we're at, right? Obviously, though, we're not oblivious to the fact that content is here to be improved upon, which when the new iteration of the podcast and season 1 begins, you guys will see we've got some really cool ideas going on, and this whole set will hopefully look completely different.
Yeah.
It'll be new furniture, new backdrop, all sorts of stuff.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, and keep an eye out on socials, everyone. Of course, it's Pfluger FN on Twitter. BenK_Live. We'll be posting stuff, hopefully some little sneak peeks of some of the things that are working on behind the scenes as well, along with our own personal content journeys. But that's going to wrap it up, man. That's not just going to wrap up the episode. That's going to wrap up 2023 of the Weekly Fortcast.
Oh, yeah.
The very beginning, hopefully to many more. We'll hopefully get an entire full year of the Weekly Fortcast coming in 2024. But we thank you all for watching and hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you next time.
Peace.